Hello everyone, welcome back to upGrowth. If you're a founder, CMO, or marketing head in India, here is an honest, uncomfortable truth. The organic traffic model we have been relying on for the past decade is being fundamentally restructured. Think back on how we used to use the internet for the last few years. You type a question into Google, you scan a list of 10 blue links, you click one, and you leave. That simple behavior loop became the backbone of our digital economy, pulling in millions of dollars in SEO and content investments. But on May 19, 2026, Google buried it. At Google I/O 2026, the company didn't just announce a few incremental features, they announced a completely new relationship between users and information. Over 1 billion users are already using Google's new AI mode, and 48% of all queries now trigger an AI overview. That means nearly half of all searches no longer result in a click to any website. So, this is upGrowth's clear eyed business playbook on exactly what changed and what your brand must do right now to survive. So, first, let's check what Google actually announced at I/O 2026. Google's announcement this year weren't just updates, they were deeply architectural. First is AI mode is now the default search experience. The traditional blue links layout still exists, but it's pushed completely below the fold. What it means is brutal. Your website can rank number one and still receive zero clicks if the AI answers the query completely. The goal of SEO has shifted from ranking high to being cited and synthesized inside the AI response. Second is the search box has been entirely redesigned to support multimodal inputs. Users can now throw voice, messages, video, and text together into a single complex query. Keyword stuff phrases are dying, users are asking longer, deeply contextual questions. Third is the Google introduced search agents which runs 24 bar 7. These are AI systems that work autonomously on a user's behalf over hours or days. A procurement manager can ask Google to find the best project management tool for a 20-person agency under 5,000 rupees a month. Compare the top 3 and book a demo. The agent will browse sites, read docs, and complete the action directly. If your website is slow, JavaScript dependent, or unstructured, you will be completely invisible to these agents. Fourth is generative UI is replacing utility content. For queries like how to calculate subreturns, Google now renders a fully functional interactive calculator right on the search results page. No click is ever required. And fifth is universal cart allows users to discover, compare, and buy products from multiple brands in a single Google managed cart without ever visiting a brand's website. Finally, Google introduced personal intelligence, which accesses a user's private Gmail, Drive, and calendar history for hyper personalized responses, and expanded Synth ID watermarking to flag unverified, purely mass produced AI content. To top it off, Gemini is now deeply integrated as the AI backbone for Apple Siri, completely scaling this ecosystem. So, what this means for organic growth specifically? All of these massive announcements converge on a very specific and measurable impact on organic growth metrics. First is organic click through rates will continue to fall with AI view overviews, universal cart, and generative UI keeping users right on Google's interface. The sheer volume of outbound clicks to external websites will decline sharply. If your business depends on content driven organic traffic like standard blogs, basic tools, calculators, or simple comparison pages, you will feel this pain most immediately. Second is brand mention inside AI responses are the new ranking signal. Being synthesized and referenced by Google's AI is the equivalent of the old first page ranking. This is why generative engine optimization requires a totally new set of inputs like entity authority, robust data, structured data, and credibility signals, and strict brand consistency across the web. And third is organic growth will completely bifurcate. There is no longer any neutral ground. Brands that double down on own channels, original expertise, and highly structured technical content will actually see their organic reach grow because AI systems naturally prefer citing authoritative sources. Brands that don't adapt will face a compounding permanent decline. Ultimately, the role of content shift shifts entirely from traffic generation to trust building. Content built merely to capture raw keyword volume is a sinking ship. The content that survives will be the content that earns citations, drives direct newsletter signups, build a dedicated community, and positions company founders as recognizable, authentic voices. Next is the three deaths and the new trio, that is SEO, AEO, and GEO. So, this fundamental shift in organic growth effectively kills three massive business models. Death one is the blue link economy. The passive build content, rank, receive traffic flywheel is broken because Google is no longer a directory, it's a destination. And death two is the keyword first content strategy. Google's AI has no use for shallow content created for algorithms. It pulls from sources that demonstrate genuine first person expertise. And tool 3 is the tool and calculator pages as traffic drivers. A calculator page job is no longer to be the calculator, its job is to be the human advisor standing next to it. So to survive, you must extend traditional SEO into three layered strategy. First is SEO itself. Search engine optimization remains your foundation. It ensures the technical health, page speed, and crawlability. SEO makes your site accessible. And AEO is answer engine optimization is a practice of formatting your content in Q&As using clear headings and applying structured schemas so you are easy to quote. AEO makes your site quotable. And generative engine optimization is a newest layer. It ensures entity consistency, making your brand name, founder story, and core expertise uniform across knowledge panels, Wikipedia, and press coverage. So AI systems reliably recommend you. Geo makes your site recommendable. So, how it hits each industry differently? Let's see. The impact of Google I/O 2026 is not uniform. For fintech and BSFI brands, high volume and informational terms like how to calculate EMI or best term insurance India may be at extreme risk from generative UI tools. However, because financial queries are becoming deeply personalized, regulated entities that build deep entity authority around specific financial use cases will gain disproportionately when Google looks for trusted advisory voices to cite. And for e-commerce and D2C brands, Universal Cart is the ultimate disruptor. The traditional e-commerce funnel is completely compressed. Product schemas and feed quality are now mission critical. Your product titles, pricing, and live inventory availability must be perfectly structured for Google's ecosystem, or you won't appear at all. Furthermore, search agents will evaluate your competitor comparisons based on your narrative driven brand content before a human ever clicks your site. And for edtech, top of funnel information queries like explain Python recursion or the difference between MBO or PGDM now resolved completely inside AI overviews. The strategic response is to stop competing for generic information and start dominating outcome based, voice driven queries like the best platform to learn digital marketing in 3 months, where the AI must cite specific institutions. And for healthcare, Google is applying much stricter EEAT standards. Anonymous generic wellness articles are a massive liability. Content must be directly attributed to specific credentialed doctors and specialists to earn AI citations, while platforms shift focus to non replicable services like direct appointment booking and condition specific communities. For B2B SaaS, an AI agent will evaluate your CRM solution, shortlist the top three, and draft a comparison report before a client ever visits your site. This makes third party review management flawless, technical documentation, and clear positioning your primary indirect geo signals. So, because each of these industries faces such a unique battleground, we have built out dedicated subcluster pages. You can see it is hyperlinked here alongside inside the guide. I highly recommend clicking through each and diving into those deep dives to look at the exact technical playbooks tailored specifically to your vertical. So, now let's look at the Indian context and what survives. Why do Indian businesses need to act now, even though the full rollout hasn't fully hit? Because India sits at a unique inflection point. while full search agent and universal cart capabilities are in a phased rollout over the next 6 to 18 months, AI overviews and multimodal search are already live. This short window is your ultimate competitive advantage. Most of your competitors are still optimizing for a dying model. More importantly, Indian consumer search behavior is deeply unique. We use voice search at significantly higher rates than global averages, and we search in multiple languages. Google's AI is rapidly getting better at synthesizing regional languages. Brands that invest in high quality, structured, and authoritative content in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Bengali right now will capture an entirely undeserved market. So, what survives and thrives is original research and proprietary data like industry reports and unique surveys, genuine expertise featuring verified author pages and expert bios, own channels like your email newsletters, direct apps, and WhatsApp or community groups that AI cannot disintermediate, and finally, structured mission readable content backed by deep schema markups and flawless Google Merchant Center feeds. So now let's check upgrowth's action stack. Transitioning your business to this new reality requires a sequenced approach. At Upgrowth, we don't just hand a static report and walk away. We embed ourselves alongside your marketing team through a structured 30, 60, 90-day action stack. In phase one, that is the first 30 days, we diagnose before we prescribe. We run a rigorous content audit through the lens of AI citability, map out technical gaps across your article, product, and FAQ schemas, and run an AI citation check using the AI toolkits to see exactly where your competitors are being cited instead of you. And in phase two, that is day 31 to 60, we build what AI systems prefer. We execute a complete entity cleanup and consistency audit across your Google business profile, LinkedIn, and Crunchbase while transforming your tool and calculator pages into deep advisory content with proprietary benchmarks. And in phase three, that is day 61 to 90, we build for the world that's coming. We strengthen your own channel infrastructure, optimize your touch points for Google's personal intelligence footprint, and completely rebuild your demand generation reporting around brand search volume, lead quality, and citation frequency. The search landscape has fundamentally changed. Every major shift in Google's history, from Panda and Penguin to mobile first indexing, created a window where early adopters captured compounding gains while others kept investing in what was already dying. That window is open right now. Don't wait for your traffic to plummet before making a move. Partner with Upgrowth. We are a fully AI powered growth marketing agency. Let's calibrate your business for the future. Head over to upgrowth.in today and book your comprehensive Google I/O 2026 readiness audit. We can help you in all ways. Thank you.